Hey everybody, are you ready for some more fall decor? This is part of a playlist. I'll get into that in just a bit. So I have this, what they call a wood coaster. It's a little big for a coaster, but whatever. That's from Dollar Tree. And then these bamboo rings are also from Dollar Tree. I'm going to take the two larger ones, 2 packs. There's a large and a small. Sorry if you hear my dog scratching. I don't know what she's doing. She does it all the time. She'll scratch a spot and then she'll lay in it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to take the two large rings. I'm going to put one inside the other, so it's kind of like a sphere kind of thing. And then I am going to try to center it as best I can. I think I got it, but maybe not. So anyways, once I get that done, I am going to take some wood glue and some hot glue, and I'm going to glue it to the inside or the top part of the coaster. And once that is in place and the glue has dried, I just take a little bit of a hot glue and I just run a bead of it across where the two pieces meet, and you'll see that in just a minute. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, so I apologize. And as you saw, I did it on the base and the top part. Now I have these fairy lights. They came in a pack with some stickers that I bought last year off of Amazon. They are nativity scene stickers, and they came with a bunch of these fairy lights as well. So I just took the little base and I'm just going to hot glue that to the coaster. And then I'm going to wrap the fairy lights around the bottom part of the coaster. And then I just took 4 leaves and I'm going to place one in each of the quadrants there. And let me just say, if you're going to recreate this, you might want to pull your battery pack with the switch on it a little more towards the edge of the coaster, because I kind of have a hard time getting it to turn on. So that's just a little tip for you if you do plan on recreating something like this. So now I have this pumpkin that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take the tag off and I'm going to glue it to the inside of the rings, the bamboo rings. And then I'm going to take some of this messy moss, and I am going to just add some to the bottom of the pumpkin where the leaves are. And, I'm thinking, I don't even think I glued any of this down. I think I just smushed it in there and it stayed. It's still there. It's all good. And because that makes such an awful mess, I just take my little ladybug vacuum and I just vacuum up all of the excess moss that's everywhere. Anyway, so now I have these sunflowers that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take 4 of them, and I'm just going to hot glue them to, I do like towards the side right there. I kind of like the way that looks. So I'm taking all 4 of them. I'm going to cut off the little the tip that you put the stem in. And then I'm just going to hot glue them in place. Now the petals wanted to kind of fold in, so I just put the tiniest amount of hot glue on some of them and glued them to the pumpkin so that it would stay upright. I hope that makes sense. You'll see. I mean, you can see right here. So I did that with all 4 of the sunflowers. Now I took this really bright orange sunflower, and you can see that the petals are doing the same thing. I had a subscriber give me a little tip, and I'm going to share it. But I wish I could remember who it was. I'm so sorry, but you know who you are, and thank you so much because, yes, I've seen other creators do it, and when the time came for me to do it, I didn't remember. So she told me that some other creators will take their heat gun and they'll just blast it on the flower or the leaves just for the smallest amount of time, and they just lay flat. It is the coolest thing. So I did it with this one. So again, you know who you are. I apologize. But thank you so much for reminding me because it worked out perfect for this project. So I took a small amount of that moss and some hot glue, and I'm just going to add some of the moss around the peduncle. I know you guys told me already. I think it's a peduncle, but anyway, the stem of the pumpkin. I'm just going to wrap a little bit of the moss around there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So here it is, all completed. I think it's so adorable. It's perfect for just a small little shelf somewhere. It's just the perfect size and I love it. Let me know what you guys think of this one. So I wanted to share with you this candle warmer that I had sent to me from a company called Inno Plus. They are on Amazon, and I love this thing so much. I have it in my bedroom. The lamp itself is adjustable, so you can raise the lamp if you have a bigger candle. It has a dimmer switch and a timer on it, and I just love this thing. It's so beautiful and it works so well. I love this thing. I'm going to have all of the information in my description box down below if you're interested in going to check them out. It's much safer than having a flame burning, and if you don't shut it off, you forget to shut it off, you have the timer on it, it'll shut itself off. So again, I'm going to have the link in my description box down below. So head on over and check it out. You will love this thing. This video is part of the Halloween playlist. It is hosted by Alex from House on Noble and Buffie from Buffie Designs. These two ladies are uber talented and I love watching them. Their channels as well as the playlist will be linked in my description box down below. When you're done with my video, head on down to the playlist. There are so many talented creators. You're going to love it. Okay, let's get back to the DIYs. So I have these two candlestick holders. You've seen them a million times. And these pumpkin glass jars from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to take the stickers off the bottom, and I'm going to take some E6000 and some hot glue, and I am going to attach the candlesticks to the bottom of these jars. Now, once that's done, I do it with both jars, obviously. I'm going to take this cording that I got from Hobby Lobby. I love this cording. I went crazy after fall last year. They were 90% off. I grabbed like, I don't know, 6 or 8 of these rolls. I love them. So anyways, I'm just going to wrap it around like the top part of the glass jar a couple of times, I think 3 times actually. And I'm going to do that for both. Now it's like 2 pieces that are kind of twisted together. And so you'll see later why I say that. But for now, I am just going to tie them very tightly to the top of the jars. Once I get those both done, I'm taking out my candy dish, those plastic candy dishes from the Dollar Tree. I filled one with a bunch of beads. So now I'm taking the braiding and I just untwisted it, and I'm going to take 2 different sized beads and I'm going to add them to the cording, and I do it on like different levels so that they're kind of staggered. And so there's 2 on each side. So there's a total of 4 beads. I know I'm probably not making any sense at all, but you'll see by just watching the video what I'm doing. And I do that with both jars. So again, there's going to be a total of 4 beads per jar. And that's all there is for this one. You could put candy in here. You know, if you're a candy corn kind of person, I personally love candy corn, but Anyway, or you can just do candles. You could put some like acorns in there. I mean, there's so much you could do with these jars, but I think it's very simple, but you get a big impact, and I love how these came out. Let me know what you guys think of these. Okay, this last project, I have those stacking pumpkins I got from the Dollar Tree Plus section. They were $5. I took the wrapper off because my little grandson Jameson wanted to see the pumpkins. He's talking now, and he loves pumpkins apparently because he keeps saying pumpkins. So anyway, but I showed you the wrapper. We're good. So it's a stack of 3. All I'm going to do, very, very quick, easy project, but makes a huge impact. It's so beautiful when it's done. So I started out taking my drill, and I was going to drill a bunch of holes to add the leaves right around the rim where they kind of stack on each other. I did that a couple of times, but then I just ended up hot gluing everything on. I'm not putting this outside, so I don't have to worry about, if the sun beats on it or whatever. So again, I started with a drill, but did not end that way. So I have these leaves from the Dollar Tree. They're all orange, as you can see. The pumpkin is like an off-white color. So I'm just going to add a bunch of leaves all the way around the bottom pumpkin, and then I am going to add the second pumpkin on top of that. Again, I started out drilling, and it just kind of didn't finish that way. So, yeah. So that's really all I am doing. I'm not going to make you watch all of this. So I will show you just a little bit of me trying to fiddle with these leaves and these berries, and then I add the second pumpkin and just repeat the process. So here I added the top pumpkin, and I'm just showing you the progress so far. I gotta get a new tripod because my tripod is broken, so that I could show you a different angle. But this is what I had to work with, and I made it work. Now, once I got all of the leaves on, I did take some of the styrofoam pumpkins that they have, and I cut a couple up and kind of glued them on the side of the pumpkin. And now I'm taking some of that moss and I'm going to add it around the peduncle, the stem of the pumpkin. And then I just go ahead and give it a haircut so that it's not so messy. And then I added some of those little white berries that you see there. I added that to the moss. And then I am going to finish it off with some of that cording that I used on the glass jars to make a bow for the top of the pumpkin. And that's it for this one. I think it's so adorable. I absolutely love it. I'm hoping to be able to put this on the side of our fireplace, but I'm not sure if Jameson will leave it there or not. So we'll see. But anyway, he loves them so much. But anyways, here it is. Let me know what you think of this one. I would like to take this time to thank Alex and Buffy for allowing me to participate in this playlist. I had a lot of fun making these projects. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out with YouTube. It lets them know that you enjoy my content and they'll push it out for others to enjoy as well. I am almost at 10,000 subscribers and I am so excited. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so very much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. And I will see you all in the next one.